Good morning and welcome back to Vlogmas Eve.
Hold on, it's time for it to reappear.
Well friends, I went to school like this today to drop the kids off. Look at my hair. This whole situation. I had, it's not a hair mask, it's just like a really deep conditioner, and I left that in my hair last night. And I didn't want to, this is difficult to do with one hand, I didn't want to, impossible to do with one hand. I didn't want to wash my hair this morning before then. And so I'm going to do it shortly. But what it meant was, right, I went to school looking like that. I just noticed there's like dust all over my camera, like all over the lens, all everything. But it can't be dust, it must be powder. Where is that coming from? So today's video is sponsored by HiSmile's. I tested out their new teeth whitening formula, and you are gonna watch what happened over the 6 days now. Okay, so I've just got this HiSmile's kit. And oh, I took a picture already. I'll take another one. This is so smart. So I took a picture already with like a piece of white card because I thought this would be like the best way of checking whether or not it works. But I'll take another one now with this. Also kind of gives you a bit of an indication, well, literally an indication of what you can expect in terms of results, because I would have expected there to be more room for improvement from my teeth than it's showing on this. Whereas if I'm like a 3 or a 4, which I think I am, then, you know, the drastic change, although I suppose from there to there, it's pretty, anyway, so I'm going to open up this box and we're going to see what it's all about. Inside it's got, I'll show you, it looks like this. So it's got this thing, which is going to light up, which is very exciting. The little mouth gel thing, or like the mouth guard thing, put the gels in. And then it's got the gels. Open cover to remove plastic tag from LED battery. So that is this. Woo! It works. Attach mouth tray to LED light. Done. Twist to remove gel lid before applying gel. So that's this. Apply 1/4 of the gel to the top of the tray along the line. Which is the top? This is the top. Woo! Okay. Gel shot out quicker than I expected. Also, oh, okay. That is really handy. So it's got little quarter marks on this thing. Okay, I actually can twist this back on. So I've put the lid back on the gels here. And then I've got this in here, and then in theory, put that in my mouth. Actually tastes really nice. It beeped, so I set it off, and then I sat down, and a couple of minutes later I was like, oh, I didn't put a timer on. So I put a timer on, and after 10 minutes it actually beeped and the light turned off. So that's a nice little feature. So I just rinsed out my mouth. I like that you can take this off this because obviously this is battery powered. I didn't want to get this wet. So I'm like, so I rinsed this out and we shall see. My first thoughts are, I was kind of expecting, I have like little, you know, I don't know what they are, but you know, in your nails, it's like calcium deficiencies. That's what you were told as a kid. You know what I mean? You know, those little extra white parts, they tend to be like blown out when you whiten your teeth, and almost immediately. And I haven't seen it, almost, because it's this tooth particularly, it almost makes it look like I've got a gem on my tooth sometimes, you know, I'm just that cool. So I was kind of expecting that to be super, super white, even if there was no other noticeable improvement, but it's not. So we'll see. That was just something that I wanted to mention because it was something I was expecting. So 6 days, you get 2 uses out, that makes sense, 2 uses out of each of these. You get 3 in the box, and it says to use it consecutively for 6 days. So I will do that. I'll check in with you as we go, and I will give you my results at the end. It's day 6. It's also laundry day, which is why I'm surrounded by clothes. I have them everywhere. So I'm going to give you my results. I'm going to put the pictures up on screen right now. I haven't actually seen them yet. I haven't seen the kind of before and after, but just I'm fairly certain you're going to see a difference because visibly I could see with the chart after using it every day that it was brightening my smile. I would say, you know, I am realistic. My teeth are not the brightest teeth in the world. I do all the things that I shouldn't do, the drinking Coke from a can, coffee, black tea. None of it's good. Probably my only saving grace is that I don't drink red wine. But give me time. I'll probably develop a taste for it. And I've always had kind of yellowish teeth. So I haven't seen that, I'm never going to have that all-American white smile with my own natural teeth. I get that. But the tone, the actual shade, definitely improved. They are less yellow at the end of the 6 days. So yeah, there were the pictures. And now we're going to talk a little bit about my experience using it. So number one, my first thing, when I've used anything like this, the thing that if I buy a kit like this that makes me not use it straight away is my nervousness about sensitivity. So I have kind of mid-level sensitive teeth to begin with. Not crazy for cold, but like sometimes sweet things. The dentist, my worst thing in the world is having my teeth cleaned at the dentist. I hate it so much because there's some kind of sensitivity there that is just not pleasant. And I know that that's not the same for everybody, but it is for me. And so that was something that I was worried about, and I shouldn't have been at all, because I truly experienced no additional sensitivity with this. And this is the first time. I've tried lots of different kits and there was nothing at all. Apparently, this is some kind of new improved gel formula, and part of the spiel for that is the improved like pain, or rather no pain and no sensitivity. And I can attest to that is completely legit. It's comfortable to wear. 10 minutes is no time at all. I liked that I had the built-in timer and it really tastes nice. I have tried ones in the past that you really try very hard to avoid tasting the gel. So you're like, and I've tried ones in the past where you've had to leave them in your mouth for like 30-40 minutes. And that, number one, is really awkward because you've got to find 30 or 40 minutes in your day where you don't need to either talk or eat or drink, and you're okay with, I mean, like when someone comes to the door, guys, horrendous. 10 minutes is not a big deal. When I've been using mine, initially I was using it at night time, and then day 2, I was using it just before bed because I'd forgotten. And so I left it on my bedside table with the like syringe of gel and stuff. And then the next morning I woke up and I was like, I'm going to do it now. And this is kind of genius and something I'm going to miss because it made me get out of bed. I'm someone that will sit in bed and like scroll on my iPhone forever. And my iPhone, that sounded really weird. Might as well have said BlackBerry. Very old school. No one says iPhone. Anyway, I'll like sit on like Instagram or whatever and scroll or lay in bed indefinitely until I absolutely the very last minute. And so when I was using this, I would get up in the morning, or rather wake up in the morning, do the gel, put it in my mouth. That's 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, I have to get out of bed and wash it all off my mouth and brush my teeth. It was a pretty good thing, actually. But yeah, the taste of it was really minty and a pleasant taste. I ate some of it and it was fine. So it's just 6 days in all. I would say that I got the benefits of previous treatments without any of the negatives. I wouldn't say that it is super strong. I think it's quite a gentle formula. I didn't find, I mean, even the like white areas of my teeth, again, I haven't seen that before and after yet, but I didn't notice that they were suddenly glaringly white, which I've also seen in the past. I think it's just a really nice, subtle, gentle formula that I'm going to use regularly to keep them a little bit brighter, rather than something where you're going to use it and it's going to be really hardcore and your teeth are going to be really sensitive and you're going to have these weird white flecks in your teeth. I've always, that's put me off. Whereas this feels like something that I would use regularly rather than like a once a year, let's sort this out, if you know what I mean. So one of the things that came to mind when I was editing, for some reason never came to mind previously, was how often you could do this. Because as I was kind of going through it, I was like, yeah. And then I came to like watch it back and thought, but how often would you do this? So I asked the question, and apparently you do this for 6 days, and then every 2 weeks you would do another tray, like another session to kind of top up and keep them. And I think the idea is that it's more gradual. Like I say, it definitely feels a little bit more gentle anyway. And what I would usually say would be, with anything like this, I'm a cynical consumer. I don't expect you to take my word for it when I tell you that something is good or bad or whatever. You know, you should always do your own research as well. But what I would usually say at the end of things like this is, you let me know if you've tried these things, but this is a brand new formula, so that's going to be tough. Obviously, I'll leave a link to everything below. So now I'm going to do a little bit of editing, clean up upstairs, and as a reward, do a face mask, play a little bit of Sims. I am so excited for Sims University. Today, because I'm filming this on the Friday, today is the live stream. I have never watched a Sims live stream in my life. I am still very much like, I'll buy every single expansion pack. Very excited about the Sims franchise. But I've never watched a live stream, which is basically when the creators of the game do like a video stream of them playing the game, and you get to find out more about it and all that stuff. But the university expansion pack has my interest peaked, and it doesn't come out until the 14th or the 15th. I think it's the 15th, but I think maybe it's like late on the 14th in England we get it. I'm just very, very excited about the whole thing, so I might even watch the live stream. Totally geek out on that. But that's basically it for today's video. I'm not doing a tremendous amount that is worth vlogging. The next one will be more exciting because I have some haul stuff to show you. But hopefully this has been useful for those of you considering trying HiSmile, because I know I've seen tons about it. They've like had lots of celeb endorsements and stuff. Also, I completely forgot, but Emma is also trialing this, so I think her video goes up tomorrow. So if you want a second opinion, you can see what Emma thought. I immediately have to put the camera down and we're going to text her and get the inside scoop because we have not discussed this at all. But I'll be interested to see how it worked for her. And that is it for today's video. Manny is just passed out. He clearly has been playing too much Switch. This is where Milo left him this morning. Manny had started barking. If Milo doesn't get up, because Milo gets up super early, comes downstairs and like he'll like snuggle on the sofa with Manny and they'll watch TV and stuff. They'll watch TV. And now if Milo's not up by like 7 o'clock, Manny barks. It's his new thing. We're not loving it. But yeah, clearly he's missing his brother.
Well, I've got news for you. I know you're waiting. VLOGMAS is right.